What up, YouTube? So I just got the wife something to eat. She likes those baked potatoes here, and she's craving random shit, so it's pretty fucking scary. So I wanted to talk to you guys. Look at my bike. Isn't that thing sexy? Don't look right here. Don't look. Don't look. This is dirty as fuck right now. Look at her. I'm a bad owner. The 2013. Look how I'm trading her. Had time to do shit. I'm probably gonna take her to the shop this coming weekend or the next weekend, because I gotta whatchamacallit, I gotta get her fluids changed. It's been 500 miles. I just want to change the fluids just to make sure, because it's the heat. All of a sudden Arizona just started picking up, so it's in the 80s, 90s area. So we gotta see what's gonna be going on here in a little while. But yeah, 2013. She's all smudged up. Look at this. Should have got the protector right here. I mean, most of this is just... I mean, she's gonna be mine forever, though. I'm not ever gonna sell this bike. I never sell my bikes. Ever. Ever, ever. Ever, ever, ever. So, did you guys see the Chase on two wheels, his breakdown of that crash? I thought that was helpful. I mean, there's people that can hate all you want, but I just figure, you know what? You can hate all you want, man, because when that shit happens to you, and if you ever post it, well, that karma's gonna come back to you. There ain't no point in being negative, right? I mean, why? Let's look at these sheds over here. About to blow like 5 G's on my backyard. I heard the other day someone fucking jacked one of these things. It's probably that missing spot right there. Probably get this middle one if I did anything. It's like $1,000 for the grass. I gotta get it fucking cleared out and shit. I gotta put like 2 trees back there, so that way the grass will grow pretty fine, shady, you know. Just gonna make it a tropical oasis. A oasis. So yeah, it's fucking hot, man. You gotta give it to the people that work out in this fucking heat in Arizona, man. That shit fucking sucks. But yeah, whatever. Let's see if I can find someone to help out before I take this food back. I'm into helping people lately. I'm gonna start carrying a backpack full of water. Should I split it? Should I split it? Should I split it? Oh. One thing to new riders, I was gonna let you guys know this right now. I watched Twist of the Wrist like 3-4 times to get the grasp of the fucking counter steering and shit on my bike, because I was like, I rode my bike for a long time, and then the Marines happened or whatever, and you know, did that shit, and I really didn't ride just dirt bikes and shit. So, but I mean, I wasn't like, I don't know. It was on and off, you know. I didn't ride it every fucking day. I would just ride dirt bikes and I'd biff it all the fucking time. Like I'd crash at least twice while I ride other people's dirt bikes and my own. So that happened and shit. And then I got my 600 and that dude had no fucking gear on. I got my 600 or whatever, and that bitch got stolen. I had it only like 6 months. I paid like $6 grand for it. It was an 08, and it was like 2009 at the time. And it got fucking stolen. Motherfucker just ended up in Tucson somewhere. Was it Tucson? I think it was Tucson or Gilbert, Casa Grande, something like that. I don't fucking know. But anyways, yeah. So that fucking happened, right? And it's fucking windy, man. So that fucking happened, and then I got I was in my Hondas and cars and shit. I went to UTI, did all that shit, and then I realized car people pretty much fucking suck. I'm gonna check out this neighborhood real quick. I heard they were selling houses, and it has a really nice middle piece. I know ADD like a motherfucker, but I wanted to check this out because I had to check the listing. I just take pictures of the listings and see what they want for it. See if I'll take 180 cash. Tired of renting, man. Tired. Anyways, so whatchamacallit. So it got stolen, and I was squidding real bad. I didn't have no gear. I was just riding, you know. I would only ride the bike like to and from work. You get back up. I'm not in no hurry. You look, you're going to work, and that sucks. Oh, what was that? This is a nice little area. I mean, it's still close to the drama, but I mean, ain't no thing. It has nice backyards, and a lot of people have pools and shit back here. Not to mention it's undeveloped on the backside here. Oh, there's one. Let's see if it's for rent, for sale. I want a 2-story though. You can get a good ass house out here in Arizona for like 200 to 285,000. Good 2-story with a decent acreage, like, you know, like decent land and shit on it, on the lot. And like if you do that shit in North Carolina, East Coast, or anything like that, that shit's gonna cost you like upwards of like almost 400,000 for the size of the houses that we have out here. But granted, these are like mass produced, so there's gonna be a lot of fucking issues with your shit. So I guess, I mean, it is what you get what you pay for, but I don't know. Oh, let me show you guys this one area, because I was thinking about doing so like right before, I don't know, I just want to practice knee downs and shit, getting them down, getting lower, and seeing if I can get just you know, like what's it, Mr. Sparky? I think he was the one, or it might have been the no, I think it was Mr. Sparky on how to get your knee down. I was watching his vid, and he said just find a roundabout or whatever. And I was like, you know what? That sounds like a genius idea. I was thinking about buying this place and turning it into a car spot, like a garage where people could come do their shit. But yeah. So look at that, 150 and 48 million. Ugh. You guys see that? Shit, I would do reviews all the time. I would put workshops together. I'd have people come out. I'd go around the United States in an RV and just pick people up and do like track days with random fucking motovloggers or people that are fucking decent, that don't just write hate mail all the fucking time. That's what I would do. That'd be my fucking fun. 48 million? I don't really need a million to live happy. I don't know. I took a lot of business classes and shit, so one of my professors told me, he's like, find a number that you're comfortable with and that you'd be happy with and that you wouldn't need any more money for. So when I did that, I mean, oh shit, you see these cars just swerving out? Oh shit, oh. So that number to me was 3,500. The highest I would ever want to have, like a monthly bill. It's like ridging, like, yeah, it'd be a ridge of like peaked at like $7,000 for total monthly bills, and that'd be like a really stupid style of living, like a big ass house, fucking land and shit. That's how much my expenses would be. But right now my expenses are like around 2 G's, 2,500, 2 G's. So I mean, it ain't bad. I highly advise, if you have hard times, definitely do your budget. And if you don't do that, if you're, you know, having financial issues. Another thing, to fix your credit, don't worry about it and go ahead. I mean, you could do those fucking credit agencies or whatever and just focus on, the way I did it, I just focused on one bill at a time and I paid that shit off. I mean, what are they gonna do? I mean, you don't got it, right? I mean, you shouldn't get yourself in that position anyway. But so this is the little area I was talking to you guys about. If you guys, this is right next to the Banner Hospital, so if I fucking biff it and kill myself, see, like, you can 16 miles an hour, but there's like loose shit all over the floor, and it, you know, but I mean, like, I'm close. I can get my knee close to the ground, you know, just widen it up a little bit and then tip it in. Just work on your butt cheek movement, and then after you're done and you want to swap it out, I mean, fuck it, do it either way. Here's another one right here. I mean, you could do the righties on this side, you know, but there's like dirt right there and dirt right here. But I mean, people are donating or something. No, probably not right here. This is like right at 12. I'm in first gear. I mean, you probably get your knee down right here, but usually, like, you probably need to come over here and on a day where it's clear, leaf blow it a little bit, clear it out, because you can, I think you can. I mean, it's a cheaper way than going to the track, right? I could do this. I don't know, if I get my fucking, if I can get my balls, get the balls to put it down. I gotta get my pants first. I'm gonna fucking come do it. But if you guys are wondering where this is at, it's right across. The cops come here sometimes and just like watch people, because there's a school right there, so they have to watch it. But it's next to Banner Hospital, so you might see me out here coming and doing some fucking practicing my knee downs and shit. But yeah, what was I talking about before that though? Paying off debt. Yeah, focus on one bill at a time. Don't give, like, go for the small ones first and then pay off the big ones. Because I mean, if you're working on the small ones, and then if you need to get like a credit report, go inquire about a house. That'll put you in touch with someone that will like look at your credit. I mean, obviously you're gonna lose points for that, but what up, player? Anyways, yeah, so that way you can like get a track of everybody that you owe money to and then go ahead and pay it off. Just start with the small ones, isolate those, and then just pay those off. Who cares about the letters? They'll eventually stop because you're working your way from smallest to biggest. You pay all that shit off, and it looks good on your report because you're like paying it off like bam, 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 bam. And that's the way they told me to do it. And then after that, just get you a credit card. And don't go over the... Only keep 20% or 10% of it borrowed. So like... whatever, like $100, 10% of that, like 10 bucks. So you fill up your bike and then pay that shit off at the end of the month, or pay it off and then put it back on there, and then pay it off and then put it back on there, or whatever, you know. And then don't have a lot of credit cards. Bring it down to just one giant credit card, right? So that way it helps you out better. And that way, if tough times happen, you don't have a fuck ton of cards that you have to pay off. You have just one card, you know? So it's a little bit easier that way to manage your bills, because that way if you have your shit fucked up, you put it on one card, one big card, and then you just make your payments. And it's just like, instead of like, because if you go to the bank and ask for a debt consolidation loan, that shit ain't gonna work. They'll be like, no, we can't, your credit's fucked. And then like, well, how am I supposed to fix my credit? You know, and then they'll just look at you like, well, it's your own damn fault. You're fucking stupid for getting into debt. And you're like, well, I'm just trying to fucking better myself. And then they're gonna be like, well, that's your fucking problem. You should have thought about that before you got fucked. So it's just something to think about, guys. For you younger riders that haven't established yourselves yet. Oh, look, gas light came on. See, I hate that shit. I mean, I'm fortunate, but it's fucking 2013, 2014, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a 2013 bike. I mean, you can't fucking put a fucking floating gas gauge on it. I mean, seriously, a fucking floater. Just put a fucking floater. That's my next project, guys, by the way. I'm gonna put a fucking the floater gauge in here, and then I'm gonna get, you know, like those air fuel ratios and shit. I'm gonna put that shit on my fucking windscreen, or right here, and then have it fucking register my fuel. Because, you know, you can't just go by mileage, because you might be doing stupid shit all day, and, you know, running a little rich, and then you think it's 187, and then in reality it's like 150 because you were hitting like 160 on the freeway like a dumbass. So, I mean, yes, you should top off every time you go out. I know. Fuck it though, right? I don't know. I'm looking at the old neighborhood. Old neighborhood. These have some badass quarter lots. Is he behind me? He's behind me. So yeah. So I did the thing that I shouldn't have done. I carry pennies in my fucking tank bag, and I made a little slit right here, and I just push them up, and I grab them, and I toss them at people's fucking cars now. When I see them on the phone, and then you tell them, dude, get off your fucking phone, or I stop at the light, and I'm pretty courteous about it, and I'm like, yo, get off your fucking phone, dude, you're gonna fucking kill somebody, you're gonna kill a kid in the car, and they're like, oh, fuck you, who are you? And, I mean, sometimes I'm like, well, bitch, if I was a fucking cop, you wouldn't be saying that shit, would you? You'd be like, okay, I'm gonna get off the fucking phone. But when they get that attitude like that and shit, like I forgot who was it, BXD, he saw some bitch fucking painting her nails. I would have fucking grabbed like a whole chunk of change and just whacked that shit out of her fucking car. I'd be like, you're a fucking cunt. And then if she would have fucking caught an attitude, probably would have fucking shot out her tires and left, or slashed them or something. I don't know. I would have been fucking pissed though. So, I mean, it's pretty bad to do that, and it goes against what I said in my last video, is don't be confrontational to people on the fucking road. But when people are asking for it, I think a little chip on your fucking windshield, that should be our fucking indicator for our fucking bikers. You know, like, if a car's all fucking mangled by fucking coins, you'd be like, oh, this motherfucker was an asshole. Okay. Either start carrying stickers and sticking that shit on their fucking car. But I guess that's why my 5 of my friends do that shit now. They toss pennies at cars and shit. They wait till they're behind them, they fucking toss the penny, and then they fucking gun it. So, something to think about, guys. If you guys are really fucking pissed and you want to fucking do that shit, I mean, they're younger than me. They're bound to get more stupid with it. So, they had those neat ass fucking hideaway plates too, where I guess you hit a switch or some shit and your plate flips up. So that's what they do when they see fucking garbage ass motherfuckers. So, it's something to think about. Damn, these are some nice ass corner lot houses. But alright, I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys have a good one. Take it easy. Have a nice weekend. For those of you that I might see on Thursday night at Bike Night over here in Westgate, hope to see you. Drop me a line. Be glad to get up with you and grab a beer or some wings or some shit. And I don't know, go over fucking probably possible meets and shit. I have a fucking meet coming up and I'll upload that shit in the next vid, but you guys take it easy. Later, YouTube.